not gonna give me one.
Any man that can pull off a salmon pink kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Got going on, right?
yeah. Try to go outside the box a little bit. Slay this spot right here, ain't it?
3 days.
Yeah,
She knows how to make things happen.
definitely. She got good stuff.
So I've put a couple religious pieces in here for sections. Who presents this woman to be united in marriage to this man? And this way, turn and face each other. And your flowers this way. Hold each other's hands, look lovingly into each other's eyes. And ignore the distractions. We gather as a community of family and friends, feel ripples of excitement and tremors of joy as we celebrate the marriage of Larry and Trista. God has created a world of harmony, soaring birds, towering trees, brisk wind, animals of all kinds, each unique, each in relationship and harmony with the others. God's first gift was breathing life into humans and turning us toward each other to live in equality and unity. Larry and Trista have come here to affirm their love for each other and enter into this sacred union. Marriage is a gift. Marriage is an opportunity for love to be learned. Marriage is a journey in which we as the travelers are faced with many choices and responsible for these choices. Marriage is a call to servanthood. Marriage is a call to friendship. Marriage is a call to suffering. Marriage is not an event, but a way of life. Marriage involves intimacy in all areas for it to be fulfilling. Today, Larry and Trista, you come together bringing all of you to this marriage, all of your wonderful parts, all of your hurts and pains. You especially bring today all of your hopes and dreams for this marriage. You both have tremendous faith in each other as you trust your future to the other's care. You have excellent reasons for believing you belong together, but you have no guarantees. Instead, you stand together about to accept on faith the challenge of creating the future together. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for. You marry in faith that God has called you to live as one. You promise to be faithful to one another in big things as well as small. And your constant faith in each other will give form and substance to the beautiful hopes you have for your future. Faith is the conviction of things not seen. Unless you're an unusual couple, at times your marriage won't look anything like the vision you celebrate today. You may not feel much evidence of the love you now feel so keenly. At such a time, remember this moment. Remember the hopes and dreams that have been entrusted to your care. Marriage begins with a leap of faith that says, I will, before an unknowable future. Marriage is about being full of faith or faithful to one another. Faithfulness respects each other's ideas and feelings, keeps each other's secrets, guards each other's dignity, and honors each other in public and in private. Faithfulness is built from 10,000 minute acts of trust and trustworthiness. In such faith, you'll find the fulfillment of all the hopes and dreams you have today. And God bless you both. Amen. Larry and Trista, have you come here freely without reservation to join together lawfully in marriage? If so, say, I have. Before God and family and friends ask you to affirm your vows to each other as you enter into this covenant of marriage, begin to share all the joys of this new relationship, whatever the future may hold. Larry, repeat after me. I, Larry, take you, Trista, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, so long as we both shall live. Trista, repeat after me. I, Trista, take you, Larry, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, so long as we both shall live. May I have the rings? These rings are an outward and visible sign of an invisible truth which binds two hearts in one. As such, they're the symbols of the enduring and unending quality of the love which is now expressed between Larry and Trista. Larry, repeat after me. Trista, this ring is a sign of my love and faithfulness. After me. Larry, this ring is a sign of my love and faithfulness. As I read, go ahead and pour both together into me. Larry and Trista, today you join your separate lives together. Separate bottles of sand symbolize your separate lives, separate families, separate sets of friends. These bottles represent all that you are and all that you ever be as an individual. They also represent your lives before today. Now, as you take these containers of sand and pour them into the main container, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but we join together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage be. Just like marriage, it's a mess.
Yeah, like that.
Please join me for a prayer blessing over their marriage. God in heaven, you ordained marriage for your children. You gave us love. We present you Larry and Trista, who come this day to be married. May the covenant of love they made be blessed with true devotion and spiritual commitment. We thank you for giving them strength and courage to keep their vows. Thank you for helping them to create for their family a peaceful, stable home of love as a foundation on which they can build their lives. When selfishness shows itself, grant generosity. When mistrust is a temptation, give moral strength. When there's misunderstanding, give patience and gentleness. When suffering becomes a part of their lives, give them a strong faith and abiding love. Amen. Not yet. Larry and Tristan, as much as you've declared your willingness to enter the state of marriage with each other, and declare the same in the company of God and these witnesses, by the virtue of authority vested in me as an ordained minister and by the state of Florida, I pronounce you husband and wife, united in the pure and holy bonds of wedlock. What God has joined, let no one separate. Go forth into this life as husband and wife with the blessing of God. Be loving, patient, and kind, and above all, forgive one another as God has forgiven you. It's my pleasure to introduce to you all for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Monroe, Larry and Mickey Sprout.
All right.